Hello students, Namaskar. How are you all? I hope everyone is fine. So today I will take your science class and chapter name is Wind, Storms and Cyclones. Okay. So have you any idea about all these terms? About winds, storms and cyclones? Okay. So we will know about this term from this chapter. Clear? So first of all, we live on Earth, which is surrounded by air, right? So the layer of air surrounding the Earth is called what? Called atmosphere. Okay. So the moving of air is called wind. Clear? It is formed by the heat of the sun, or it may be said that unequal heating of different parts of the earth, which is formed wind. Clear? Now air exerts pressure. Okay, you can see in your textbook figure 8.2. okay, actually fresh water is poured over a hot can. The steam in the can condenses and converts into the water. Okay, this results in reducing the amount of air that is the present in water. So the pressure of the air outside the can becomes more than the pressure of air inside the can. Okay, this results is compressing the can. Okay, so therefore it is proved that air exerts pressure. Similarly, when we ride a bicycle against the direction of the wind, boot against the wind direction, okay, or flying of kite against the direction of the wind, we can feel the air pressure. Okay, so when we pump air or fill air into the bicycle tube, the air molecules inside the tube collide with the wall of the tube and exert air pressures. The air pressures exerted from inside inflates the bicycle tube, and the pressure exerted by air filled in bicycle tube keeps the tube tight, okay, and makes the bicycle tire feel hard. So if we continuously fill more and more air into the bicycle tube, the air pressure in the bicycle tube will increase too much. That tube maybe get burst. Okay, so these observations also show that the air exerts pressure. Clear? Now high-speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure. Basically, air moves from the region of higher pressure to the region of where lower pressure, right? So the greater the difference in pressure, the faster the air moves. It is due to the heat of the sun, from which air becomes warm and producing a low pressure. Clear? So the warm air rises up and the cool air from the surroundings moves toward the where? Sea. Okay. Next point is air expands on heating. Air now what is it? As you know that there are many gases are present on air, okay, and only the gas of air expand more than the solid or liquid on heating. Okay, air is a mixture of what? Mixture of gases, right? So on heating, the molecules of air gain kinetic energy, so it moves away from each other, thus occupying more space. Okay, therefore the air becomes lighter and warm air arises up where comparatively cool air tend to sink toward the earth's surface. Okay, the term expansion of air means the increase in the volume of air. When the air is heated, its volume increases and occupies a bigger space. Clear? Now I am going to discuss with you the topic wind currents, okay, are generated due to the uneven heating on the earth. Actually, there are two situations where winds on earth generate. Okay, so first situation is uneven heating between the equator and the poles. Okay, so we know that the earth divided into circular lines, which is called latitude. Okay, suppose this is the earth. Okay, and this is the what? This is called latitude. Clear? Okay, that specify the north-south positions of a place on the poles. Okay, this is called north poles and this is called south poles. Clear? Also, the equator is latitude that is perpendicular to the axis of the earth rotation. Okay, so the regions that are close to the equator receives maximum sunlight on earth. Okay, so the air in these regions is generally warm, and the warm air therefore rises above, and the cold air from the latitude around the equator moves in the place. Okay, similarly, cold winds from north and southern pole moves toward the equator. Okay, moves toward the equator, and the neighboring latitude and the circulation of winds takes place on the earth. Clear? You can see in textbook. Okay, figure 8.8. Okay, you might observe in the figure given above the direction of the wind is not exactly from north to south. Okay, or from south to north. So the direction winds occur because of earth rotation. Clear? So next situation is uneven heating of land and water. Okay, so uneven heating of land and water, it causes the monsoon wind on earth which bring rainfall. Okay, so in the summer season the land near the equator get warms and its temperature generally remain higher than the oceans. Okay, because this portion receives maximum sunlight, okay, from sun. As a result, the land rises and the cold air from the oceans move toward the land. These winds are called monsoon wind. Okay, since these winds comes from the ocean, they carry water with them. In a similar way, the winds in the winter seasons moves from the land toward the ocean.